Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make an amazing looking Halloween cake. Yes, I know, Halloween is tomorrow, I'm very late, but I really didn't have that much time this week with school and stuff. Okay, let's bake. For this Halloween cake you will need 2 cakes that we are going to put on top of each other. I will just put the recipe that I used down below. Of course you can use whatever recipe you want. So for this cake you will need a buttercream icing to put on and between the cakes, and I will show you how to make this. For this buttercream you will need 600 grams of icing sugar or powder sugar and 250 grams of butter, and you have to make sure that your butter is on room temperature. First you put your butter in and put it on a high speed for 5 minutes. You don't need something like this, but you will need an electric mixer. You can use a hand mixer or whatever. When that is done, you are going to put in your icing sugar. Don't put everything in at once. When you have added your powdered sugar to your butter, you are going to let it mix for 2 minutes and then add another load of sugar. Do this until all your sugar is mixed in very good. By the way, you are going to put your mixer on a medium speed for those 2 minutes every time. By the way, I changed this thing. I don't know what it's called, because this is doing better work than the other one. So just put another in. And just go on like this until everything is mixed in. Everything is in this bowl, and then to check if it's done, you just take a spoon, and if you have to shake very hard until it falls, it's good enough. If it's not really falling, you can put 1 tablespoon of milk in it, or even 2. It really depends on where you are making this and what temperature it is there. So now we're done with this. Okay, so now I couldn't find the thing that you normally use for icing, but we're just gonna put some icing in the middle of wherever you're gonna put your cake on. And then we're gonna take our base. Yeah, I know this is a very small cake, but it wasn't meant to be like this. So we're just gonna put a little on here. I'm just gonna put in a bit more so it sticks. Okay, so now we're done with this. Now we put the other cake on it. By the way, you have to make sure that your cake is not hot anymore. Okay, I will just explain what happened here. Okay, so a day went by because I was baking until really late, so I decided to finish the cake the next day, and that is what you are seeing right now. The only thing that I didn't record was that I cut the cake, the top of the cake off, so it's flat. Okay, so now we're just gonna put icing on in the middle. By the way, I found my this thing, I don't know how it's called. I found it again. Okay, so we're gonna put it on here. just a thin layer. It doesn't have to be that much. Okay, so we're done with this. And now we're just gonna take the cake that we made earlier and we're gonna put it on here. So. Okay, so now we are going to give the cake a pumpkin form. So just put your knife on about 2 or 1.5 finger tops from the edge on the top of the cake, of course, and just cut to the middle of the 2 cakes. By the way, be very careful, or just let someone else do this, maybe your parents. Maybe ask for your parents to do this. So just do this all around on the cake on top. Repeat this process on the second cake, so on the bottom of your Halloween cake. This is what it should look like when you're done. Okay, so now you just have to make it round. I know this looks like a mess, but I really hope and I actually think that it's gonna look nice when we're done. So just get rid of all the edges on your cake. Okay, I mean, I'm not professional, so I'm actually very proud. I know it doesn't look perfect, but you get the idea. Okay, so when you're ready with that, you're gonna put your frosting on it. Put your buttercream on your whole cake so your fondant has a flat layer to sit on. By the way, it doesn't really matter if there are any crumbs in your buttercream. Now we're just going to take our piping bag and put our frosting in it. So we're going to take a quite big ending. I'm just going to put something under it so it's easier to do. So you start at the bottom. And so we're slowly going to work to the top. So do this, and you're gonna do it all around. And this is what it will look like when you're done. When you're done, you are going to put this in the freezer for 15 minutes so it can hard up. Okay, now we are going to take our fondant and roll it out so we can put it on our cake. Just a quick tip, use sugar powder when your fondant is getting very sticky, and also don't forget to put it on your rolling pin. When you rolled it all out, you are gonna pick it up very carefully and then just put it on your cake. And there you have your pumpkin cake. And to be honest, I'm quite proud I made this. Okay, so you have your pumpkin, and now you are going to take your black or gray fondant and put a smile, eyes, and a little nose on your pumpkin. And then you are done. I forgot to film this part, but I will just show you a picture I took. This cake looks amazing, and I hope you think that too. Leave a like if you enjoyed watching, and subscribe to my channel so you know whenever I release a new video. Bye!